Good afternoon. Just gonna do my thing. Oh, yeah. I found my little pick sticker knife. Because, this is the knife I'm used to using. Okay? Uh, but I got a little one too. Kind of looks like Seafood Jack's a little bit. But, yeah, I lost the sheath to it about 10 years ago fishing. So now I don't really practice with it much because it's put in a spot where it won't get knocked over or anything and somebody cut themselves. But yeah, that's my little pig sticker, my little knife. It's good quality. I taped up the handle, but it's actually rosewood and underneath there, brass fittings. Pretty solid. Good knife made in Pakistan. But by no comparison, I mean, yeah, there's another 3 inches there. Now it does measure up to this though, pretty much. There's still a couple of inches extra on the knife though. Okay, Bob, let's play. Just do some simple kicking. It's really kind of hot, and I've been thinking about going out and playing with my bow staff, just because it's really kind of hot in here. Okay, I'm already getting bored because right away, the minute I start recording, commercial. And that's all I've heard since I started trying to do my training. I like this song though. It's a Tom McDonald song. Cool breeze feels good. Okay, let's do some Wing Chun Jung. Now, if you're all wondering why I'm going slow, this is how I learned to go fast. It's just that most of the time, I do practice fast. And the reason why is because that's what you want to do, is you want to develop speed, timing, control, and also strengthen your limbs as you block. didn't expect my big foot to get caught up on it coming back. I'll end up kicking those. Oh, no push. Now, if you wonder what I'm doing, I'm working both legs because, yes, my right leg is my predominant kicking foot. But I also got to kick with the left leg. It may not be as good as the right leg, but keep them both formidable with each other. Same thing with your hands, which is why I work so hard on my left arm, because my predominant hand is my right hand. But that's also why, I don't know if you can see this, but I have a large bruise forming right here. And the reason why is from punching and punching different things, the ball pinester included, with the left hand. Trying to get that left hand going. I seem to be doing everything normally with my left arm until I try to lift shit up over my head. That's when everything gets kind of screwy. But I can lift shit up fine with my right arm. It's so hot in here. Oh yeah, and what I was saying about not hurting your opponent, that is the goal of martial arts in self-defense, is to subdue your opponent with as little pain as possible or damage to yourself and your opponent and anyone around you. However, when you're talking about getting into a violent situation, sometimes a little violence begets a lot of violence. You see what I'm saying? But that's why they teach you the deadly moves. It's because sometimes you can't be nice and just go, hey man, back off, back off. Oh, he punches. Whoa. Punch him once in the face. Hey, you ready to stop? I just hit you. Most people are mad after you hit them once. Then they're like, oh, you just punched me. Now they're mad. See what I mean? And they continue. So then you end up punching them 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then a couple times in the ribs. And then finally the knockout punch if he doesn't knock you out first. So I don't know. I try to take that philosophy though, that I don't necessarily have to kill somebody to fight. I actually carry my boxing gloves and my headgear and my UFC gloves and my foot shin pads in the car most of the time, in my trunk. And the reason being, if I get into a fight, I can try to stop the guy and still talk reasonably to him and say, listen, if you really want to push this issue, we can just put on the gloves and then the cops won't stop us unless we're like beating the living crap out of each other and bleeding to death. You know what I mean? But two guys who agree to put the gloves on, the police can't do nothing to you. The only thing he could do is if people were taking bets on the side. And like I said, if it got too dangerous, like for instance, we're sparring with gloves on and all of a sudden one of us picks up a bottle and breaks it, now it becomes a deadly situation. Or for instance, I've already done beating the crap out of you, or you beat the crap out of me and I'm bleeding all over the place and it just looks bad, I should stop, then the police will stop it. But most of the time, sparring wise, they'll just sit there and watch and be like, wow, that's cool that they put on the gloves and headgear and agreed to fight, you know? Because it makes it more or less a match with honor. But also, those matches are one-on-one. Street fights starts out, you think you're only having a beef with one person, and next thing you know, 6 people are jumping on your ass. All right, later.